our wonderful friend Mike Lopez, who's like 5'2", I think.
Bro, why you gotta?
He's gonna be like, that's why you breathe so loud.
Damn.
So you breathe so hard.
He's like 5'5", 5'6".
I don't know how tall he is.
Yeah.
All I know is I have to look down when I talk to him.
Oh my god. We're not gonna have fucking friends.
I'm fucking petty too.
Yeah.
I remember
Damn.
bitter
George.
George. But don't take,
Bitter George's.
listen. Don't take me serious in this episode, please.
Damn.
Please, my eye is going down. Like my dad has his eye. I think it's like when you get so tired. No, it's tired and mad all the time. Yeah. Your eye just goes down.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
That's like a novel thing. My grandpa had it. My dad has it. Now I'm getting it.
Mr. Bitch is gonna have it or what?
Unfortunately, I'm sorry, son. Damn. Anyways, so Mike, he showed us this TikTok that you mix these bad boys up and it's a good combination. So Mike, thank you for the content.
Do we put the beer first and then the 7?
I would put the beer first. I've seen everybody put the beer first.
I was gonna judge you on the way you poured.
Loki, I heard you're not supposed to do that because then you don't have all the sizzling. Like you don't have all the sizzling. So whenever you let it sit in your stomach, it sizzles in there. And that's why you get bloated. Because at the bar they fill it they fill it up unsizzled.
Bro, that's more than half.
No, that's good.
That's not more than half?
Volume, boy.
Viscosity.
Viscosity.
It's fucking weird.
Hold on. I gotta show it on the camera.
Oh, you can see mine, I think.
All right, this is the color of piss for real.
Bro, I think I put too much. Mine looks more green than yours. Why?
Nah, it's the same.
Yeah?
What do we call this?
What do they call it on the TikTok?
There's no name. Well, not that I know of.
Yeah.
So do the honors. Should we call it the She-Hulk?
Out of respect.
Out of respect to feminism.
All right, let's try it. It's not bad. I mean,
I feel like it. I know that everybody says one taste, everybody knows the rules and shit, but
Dave Portnoy.
I gotta take another one.
Oh, fuck. I'm so fucking... Oh, I'm fucking sore.
Yeah, it's not bad. I feel like it subtracts the beer flavor. When you got a little bit of hint of beer.
I thought it was going to be way more sugary.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad. Would you drink it again?
Maybe.
Like we're at a kickback, and it's BYOB.
Like, am I bringing this to the kickback?
Yeah, you're bringing a 12-pack of Miller Lite and
in the 2-liter, 2-liter of
Mountain 7-Up. No, fuck,
Mountain Dew.
7-Up. Mountain Dew.
Sorry to our sponsor, Mountain Dew. Nah. This is a one-time thing. It's not bad. I'm glad it's not bad. I feel like it's gonna fuck our stomach up though.
Goddamn. Ooh. Okay, my bad.
If y'all don't know, Manny's been working out.
My whole body's sore. My whole body's sore.
Sore as fuck.
What'd you give it? 1 out of 10?
7.1.
7.1. I'll give it 6.9. Out of respect.
Out of respect.
Damn. I realize it's gonna make us burp a lot.
I feel like I'm gonna feel it in the morning.
Damn.
I mean, we gotta finish it now.
Yeah.
Or you bitch.
Nah, don't be a bitch, yeah.
Hey,
bro, so many fucking technical difficulties, bro.
Today, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Trying to set up.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can see the setup is a little different today. You'll see it on the podcast. There's only 2 cameras too.
Yeah, we're experimenting.
Yeah, we're cutting down the post production time.
Yeah, so we're cutting down production time, so post production is less time.
Yes.
Mathematics.
So we can provide y'all with more episodes more frequently.
We should. Well, first of all, I think we should get to 1 a week. You think 2 a weeks?
No,
not 2 a week. It's too much.
I feel like we'll run out of things to talk about unless we had guests.
I was gonna say, yeah. We should always. What if we always do one? What if we always do one with just you and me, and then the second one would be with the guest?
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. Because I doubt, like I was gonna say, I doubt we'll run out of things to talk about. I have 27 years in this world. 27. About to be 28, and you have about to be what, 29?
Yeah, 29. Yeah. Damn.
It's a lot of stuff to cover.
It is, bro. Ask me 10 years ago where I would be at right now.
Not in DFW.
I'd be in. I think I'd be. Where would I be? I'd be in Castlegate.
19.
Huh?
You'd be 19 at the time 10 years ago if I asked you that.
Yeah, like if you ask my 19-year-old self, like where would I be by 28, 29? I'd say like I'm in the suburbs of College Station, you know, probably like in Castlegate somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Got like a 3-bedroom house.
Damn, but you wouldn't live there. Your family would.
Where would I live?
Be deployed.
Oh, I'm still in the Army. Okay.
I think you would be.
I don't have regrets.
I know you don't.
But
you don't think you would have been?
What do you mean?
You don't think you would have stayed in the Army?
I think I should have stayed. Yeah. Because I had a lot of potential for leadership. They do this thing called green to gold, which is like when you're enlisted. So if you're a sergeant, you know, you can become an officer.
Okay.
So I got that offered to me. They're like, hey, look, like I know you want to go to college, because I was taking college credits while I was in too. Not many, like one or two. And then they're like, hey, do you want to go green or gold? Do you want to be an officer? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want to be an officer. But then I got out. No, we'll talk about that one day. Why? Yeah. I think only like the people who really, really know me know why I got out.
Yeah, that would be on a different episode, because that's like a whole 30-minute
we're gonna
segment. That's when people actually like want to listen to like some serious shit.
Yeah,
I think everybody just wants to listen for some laughters and in their story time. You know what I mean?
Should we ask? We should do a poll like on our IG or whatever.
Oh yeah.
More facts or more vibes?
Yeah. Like, what do you guys enjoy? What content do you guys? You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I'm thinking about doing some shit where like we'll put we're gonna do it. We'll put our PayPal down there. We'll put our Cash App. Yeah. You guys, you know, donate whatever you want to donate and say whatever you want us to talk about or bring up, and we'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it. What you want us to do a challenge?
100% of the money that we get, the funding rather, goes back into this.
Yeah. Definitely. We'll bring you in as a guest speaker, as a fucking guest. You know what I mean?
I was thinking about like merch ideas, right? What if we sell? You know how like one of my god brother, he owns I don't know if he owns it, but he works in construction. Mm-hmm. And one of his merch for like his construction company or whatever is literally a brick, like a little brick that you can put on your keychain.
Oh, ours is an eggplant.
Yeah,
that'd
like
be good.
Little eggplants.
That'd be good. You know what though? We can't talk about merch ideas because they might run off with it. You know what I mean? Never speak on what, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's bad.
So everybody that just heard about that, like,
damn, no merch.
Yeah.
Or merch, but
we'll outside of this, we'll talk about it once we already have
the obvious ones. I would say are shirts.
Yeah,
shirts.
Yeah.
Damn. Since we're the Girth squad, our sizes probably have to go from like extra small.
Oh yeah, we're bringing the throwback
quadruple.
Yeah.
Quadruple XL. Yeah.
The quadruple. We're talking about the tauties.
The tauties.
Yeah, the ones that like, you know, if you were wearing shorts that you wear nowadays, it wouldn't look like you were wearing shorts at all.
Damn. Well, you fucked me up with that one. What do you mean? If you're wearing shorts,
I'll let you marinate on that one.
bro. Completely fucking.
Yeah, you know how nowadays we wear the the shorts that show a little bit of knee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so if you wore those tall tees with those type of shorts, you wouldn't. You would look like you weren't
Oh,
wearing shorts at
you
all.
you look like the stereotypical like
White girl
from that goes A&M.
to A&M or Blaine
Yeah.
College.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's because we're from there and that's so frequent to see. Like,
Yeah,
girls
like-
dressed like that. Is that just a College Station thing,
Right?
or is it like a university thing?
Like, do LSU bitches wear that shit? Do bitches in like Miami wear that shit like in college? You know what I mean? Like, were they on that tall tees and
What about for guys? What is like the standard? Like, oh, he's in college. Like the way he dresses.
shorts too?
Yeah, gym shorts.
Gym
a
shorts.
shirt.
Gym
Chanclas?
shoes or some Sperry's or some chanclas.
Yeah.
With the long sleeve shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can see my wife walking through.
Damn.
Ava doesn't want to go to sleep.
Is it hard to put him to sleep now that he's like a little older, or was it harder back?
No,
when
it's,
he
I
was,
think
like, a
it's
baby?
harder now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Is it true about like when you bring him home like from the hospital, like you don't get sleep for like 3-4 days? Is that true?
You get to nap. Like I think the beauty is like you have to nap whenever they nap. You know what I mean? Which is like hour increments.
Yeah.
So you don't get no more. No, some people don't get more than like an hour of sleep sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah, we'd get like probably like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Well, because you have to feed them every 4 hours, I believe.
You gotta feed a baby every 4 hours.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they have to eat.
Fucking Girth.
Yeah, like right after they come out of the belly.
Damn.
Yep. It's tough. I think that every age is a journey and it's a challenge. Every stage. Because then you get toddler and they start walking around and like they start fucking with shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking putting forks in outlets and shit. Nah, Ava's never done that, but like,
He's savage, bro.
they could do that. You know what I mean? But you have to be more vigilant, more like just aware.
Well, watch what he's doing. And shit.
Yeah. So you really have no time to yourself. Like at least, and this might be looked down upon, but like I would have Avon like at like 3 months.
Yeah.
Like just laying in here, and all you have to do is just feed them and this. So I would have them like this, and I'd be playing games.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
What do you
but
think?
now I can't even do that. Like I don't play games now. But like if I were, he'd be like grabbing the remote or doing something he's not supposed to while I'm not watching him. So I can't.
I feel you, yeah. Damn, I wonder how they, because you refer to video games as current technology. What about 100 years ago?
Like what did they did for what did they do for fun?
Yeah, like if they're taking care of the babysitting or whatever you want to call it.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Damn, what do you do? Damn. You know something that I think we're kind of like the last generation to experience.
They created.
The what?
They created.
What do you mean they created? What did
They they invented new things. That's how they invent. Oh, look, I invented this new thing. I invented this this mechanism that does this now. I don't know, but like I feel like that's what they do nowadays. Nobody really invents things. You know what I mean? Because you have everything majority that you need.
Yeah.
You got entertainment. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Too much entertainment, I would say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard. It's hard because when you create entertainment, wouldn't you want people to watch your entertainment?
This is entertainment.
So
yeah.
wouldn't you want somebody to watch this? Like you would be opposed to them going out there and creating shit. There's too many creators and you don't have watchers, viewers. Somebody has to take out the trash.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like an asshole, but like I know that kind of sounds like an asshole, but like it's true. It's true though. Like not everybody can create. You know what I mean? Nowadays, and that's what's wrong. I think we're going through a stage where like you have more creators than anything, and now you have content creators. You know what I mean? People that create post, people that just turn on their phones, they record and they tell you, "Hey, this is what I do in the morning." Puts on the shirt, brushes their teeth.
I don't get that extreme with my vlogging.
You know what I mean? No, but like to the T.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I fold my shirts like this.
Some of that shit's informative though. Some.
it's weird to me because like, well, each his own, I guess. Because then you're living by watching somebody else live.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that to me that's so weird. Like,
It is weird.
I give Avon iPad time
Yeah.
now. You know what I mean? Because obviously, technology is technology,
Mm-hmm.
and he gets to learn a lot of stuff through
Yeah.
the iPad. But he has designated times where he can watch it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, you know you haven't seen your iPad in the while, like all day. Here you go. Sometimes he clicks on these things where like these kids are like playing with their toys,
Yeah.
and I sit and I'm like, wait a minute, you're watching other people play with their toys.
Yeah.
And then like that at that point I'm like, nah, don't watch that. Like if you're gonna be on an iPad, like make it worth it. Like here, look, let me show you Lilo and Stitch. Let me show you The Incredibles, right? Like he
Yeah.
loves that stuff, but like he tends to draw away from it and look at this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when he starts clicking that stuff, that's when I know, all right, put the iPad down.
Oh,
Let's go play. Let's go do what you're seeing. So you're actually doing it and not just seeing it.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
Don't want to get too those are very it's a very thin ice to walk in on
Which
to
one?
talk about this in public.
How you raise your kid?
Because other people, people, I've seen people, just give their kids the phone.
Yeah,
They're crying and just give the kids a phone. They're in public and in a restaurant, right? But each his own. I mean, if that's your last resort, you tried everything. You know what I mean?
Do you ever see like bad parenting like out in public and just like fuck like
Yeah,
I can't say anything.
yeah, and it sucks because like I have no right to talk about it because it's not my child. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I mind my business. Now, if you're putting that child's life in danger, then I'm gonna step in and I'm gonna be like, hey, like what the fuck?
If you saw not just a kid, but like if you were on the subway and you saw let's say a girl getting harassed or whatever, right? Would you say something or you just
Walk away?
it's not my girl?
Nah. I'd say something. I'd say something. I'd have to like look around and what do you call it? Like observe everything and just make sure that like there's a way out of every situation. You know what I mean? I don't want to also lose my life for some random, right?
Yeah.
But I can't also think like that because I'm like, if this person really needs help, then I should be able to step in. But again, I don't really like talking about scenarios like that because people don't know what they're gonna do until it happens, right? I don't want to sit here and tell you what I'm gonna do until
I think it was like 6 months ago. There was I want to say Philadelphia. There was a woman, an Asian woman, I believe, that was on the subway
and people watched
by a homeless man. Yeah. And it didn't get a lot of news coverage or nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, and people just watched, record, didn't do nothing. Just let it happen. Like here in America, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm saying why wouldn't you
step up?
Yeah. But I don't know. Some people don't know how to box.
I get when if it's somebody that's like a woman or a young kid or a fragile man, like I don't mean fragile like he's
he's fragile. Yeah.
No, like he's weak. Like fuck. Yeah, that sounds bad too. Like he's a scrawny looking guy that doesn't know how to fight, or like an older man that's sick or something like that, right? That sees that and he's like, oh shit, I really can't do nothing. I understand that. But as somebody that's been gifted, that's like 280, 250 range, 6'1", you know what I mean?
You're not 5'11".
Like you have to step up at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever, I guess, stopped somebody from getting bullied?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest here.
Like, you're the bully.
I was, but that was when I was younger. But like, I think I have. I don't remember the scenarios off the top of my head, but I know like I understood at some point like, all right, that's too far. Like, all right, you gotta chill. You know what I mean? Like, chill out. Mm-hmm. Especially in Bryan High, when I was going to Bryan High. Mm-hmm. Oh man, people were like ruthless out there. You know what I mean? So,
Bro, how do you have the aggression to fight at 7 a.m? You know what I mean? Like, you still ain't sleepy, bro.
yeah. No, that's another topic. High school things. I don't want to go into that. Like, that's a whole nother episode.
I was
I would
reading
love to talk about that too.
we have like a shared, like a notes.
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
topics. I laughed a little earlier because you put HEB is now in Dallas. Damn.
It's such a it's such an accomplishment because think about it.
South.
Dallas is like it's like a major city.
Yeah, yeah.
And they never had a HEB.
Yeah, I want to say it was like southern Texas, right? Originally?
I believe so. But even there, like this is where, like, I believe their corporate was here.
I have no idea. Most, not
I
most,
believe,
but there's a lot of corporate companies that are here.
Bro, Bryan, Texas had an HEB.
We got like 4 now.
Yeah. But like, remember the very first one, the one on 21st?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? On 21st. 21?
Yeah. Damn.
And
that don't exist no more.
It doesn't look like the way it looked. Like they completely moved. Yeah, anyways, like, bro, we had one. And Dallas never had one? That's crazy.
Where's that at? Like North Dallas?
Yeah, like Frisco.
Yeah. They got one in Waxahachie, but that's
Waxahachie.
Waxahachie?
Yeah, Waxahachie, right? Or what did you say?
Waxahachie. Sound very southern saying that.
Yeah.
Waxahachie.
Waxahachie. Going down to Waxahachie.
They got one in Plano too, I believe.
No. I think Frisco's the first one.
Oh, first one. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think so. Anyways. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go try it. We gotta go see what's up. Speaking of HEB, I used to work at. I love HEB, right? I should hate them. Low-key should hate them because I got fired from HEB.
Yeah, you did get fired.
Like you, who loves somebody that broke up with you, right? Like, don't you have like that type of resentment or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't.
Damn.
I even after I got fired, like I still go.
How'd they fire you? They called you in?
No, you were there when they. No. You were there when I made it the reason to fire me. Manny has this thing where like he gets people fired.
I do. I've gotten like 5 people fired.
Yeah, because like Manny will come down and visit, and like he like expect everybody's world to stop too, right? And just because he was on vacation, everybody was supposed to be on vacation too. So we were like, "Fuck it, let's." I think we were working on music.
Yeah.
And we were drinking and we were recording, and this was at your dad's spot. Mm-hmm. And we stayed up till like 5 a.m, and I was supposed to work at like 9 a.m. And
Were you hungover?
Oh, we got fucked up. Yeah.
Damn.
And I called in, and that was my last strike. Like I wasn't supposed to have no more strikes. Mm-hmm. And I called in. I didn't even ask nobody to take my shift.
Damn. And then you're just like, hey, bro, like, you're fired.
Yeah. Well, and then I showed up on the next time I got a shift, and they called me into the office.
Oh.
And then they're like, yeah.
Damn. You didn't tell me that your homie was in town?
I tried to tell them. I was like, look, the homie was in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
I'm pretty sure you guys got enough workers out here. Shit.
Damn.
At the time, they wasn't paying as good as they pay now, but
oh yeah, now they pay really, really well.
Now they pay decent, for somebody that started like in high school and shit. They pay decent, but I was like, man, fuck.
I forgot where I saw this meme, but it was like what HEB stands
for.
Well,
in the position I had, you know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure, if you're in the like stock, I know the stock, like the stock, what do you call it?
Stalkers.
Yeah, they get paid really good. You know what I mean? Working in the meat department, produce, you get paid really good. I was just a fucking cart pusher.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
We got some homies that work at the HEBs.
Yeah.
Shout out to
the homies. Shout out to the homies. They're in some pretty good places.
Yeah,
some pretty good positions in HEB. Hook it up and shit. I be telling Mike, bro, just grab some fucking meat and bring it.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Put a couple ribeyes in your pocket,
bro. I told him, bro. He took a picture of some fucking ground beef. Like, I think he said like, I hate it. I hate this, or like, I'm trying to go home already or whatever. I was like, bro, just put that shit in your pocket real quick.
Right? Just put it in there for sure.
Dang, I don't know.
How they gonna know? You're the guy. You're the guy who's cutting the meat. Be like, hey, look, like,
hey, look, yeah.
the
I
half
don't
of
know.
the cow was only, I don't know, 50 pounds.
Or AFL. It's no good no more. It's no bueno.
No good. No good.
No bueno.
Have you seen that meme or heard that what HEB stands for?
Here, everything's better.
Well, I think that's what it literally stands for, but that's how me though. So like, it stands for Hispanic Employment Bureau.
Damn.
I think they have their own like fire department, HEB.
Yeah.
Like I remember when Hurricane Harvey happened in Houston or whatever, and there was like ambulances and fire trucks, and they had like HEB logos on them.
Damn. I think they just sponsor a lot of shit.
Oh, maybe that too.
They just sponsor a lot of shit because that's how, like, low key, like whoever runs it is pretty smart, and like that's how they, get tax write-offs and shit like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. We're gonna give back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, give back, and then they make double.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to do it. At the time, I used to say, like, man, HEB has the baddies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I, for one, was a baddie. No. You thought I was feeling you?
You a munch. That her music's not good, bro. But I don't know why I find that girl so attractive, dude.
Yeah, she a baddie.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
What's better, her or the music?
What's her name?
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice. Yeah.
Damn.
She got flown out by Drake.
Nah.
Yeah.
To perform where? Or like to just come kick it?
Like to make music, I suppose.
He smash.
He smash. Yeah, Drake definitely smash.
And she'd probably that though.
Well, I would hope the other way is not not legal.
Nah, he'll munch.
He'll munch. What does that mean, munch?
I think it means like a snack, like you just decide, like, you know what I mean? Like you're not in anything that, like, you're not anything special. Like, you know how we say, like, man says, like, oh, she my side bitch, or like that's my sneaky link or whatever.
Controversial take or question. Do you think to be successful in hip hop as a woman, you have to be attractive? Well, you have to be attractive.
No.
So?
What's her name? I'm probably gonna fucking butcher this. Rhapsody.
Oh yeah.
She talks about it. She's like, because she's not like she doesn't see herself as that attractive, or like she never really shakes her ass or nothing. She's just bars, and she's pretty successful, but not in the mainstream, like Meg Thee
Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj.
Not even Iggy Azalea, not in that status. But she is respected heavily because of the flow. Like I even listen to it, right? Yeah. Especially because, like, and this might offend the feminist community, but like when I'm blasting music, right, I don't want to hear how dicks got sucked and you know what I mean, and shit like that through my speakers, right? Like,
I think the only
do you listen to any female artists?
I think the only one that I do listen to, like, I'm like, man, she makes really good fucking music, is Janae Aiko. Okay. And SZA. I would say rappers.
Yeah. Because I know you were about to say Lizzo too.
I was not about to say Lizzo, bro. She makes really good fucking music, though. I'm not gonna lie. She makes very good music.
Sonically,
she is fucking talented. I'll give her that. She's fucking talented.
But is it all her, or is there any writers in the back? That's the thing people misunderstand. Like a lot of people have like 10 artists behind them. Like 10, not 10 artists, but like 10 songwriters. You know what I mean? Yeah.
They sell them to each other.
Yeah, like Beyonce. Yes, Beyonce is a great artist, but like the songwriters are there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which hip hop, they give a lot of, like, you know, like it looks down. It looks bad whenever, you know, you have like 3 people on your song. Yeah. On the credits, and it's only you performing. But people don't understand, like, if I'm making a song, and then you're like, hey bro, on this part you should be like, wow, instead of damn. I have to give you writing credits at that point. Just a little thing, just a little word. Yeah. So people think, oh no, he has fucking. It's a lot of fucking politics in it. But anyways, yeah, I thought Lizzo was gonna be in your playlist.
Lizzo,
no. But so no female rappers.
I'm trying to think. Maybe
you don't get down to some Nicki.
I mean, I've heard, but it's like not on what I listen
it's only
to.
when it's featured.
Yeah, but Nicki's good. Like they're all good, obviously.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they're
Oh,
all
yeah,
successful.
yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want to.
But you saying, I'm saying like your taste, like, is that you're
Yeah.
not, that's not what you're like
Female rappers, no. Like to listen to, no.
Yeah,
Well, it's because I don't identify with what they're saying.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, what, I don't know if they ever say this, but like about sucking dick and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm blasting that shit. Like, no, bro, I just
can't relate.
I watch their music videos though.
Of course you do. I do too. Young M.A. I have her on my playlist.
Young M.A. is good. Yeah.
I have
She's
her on
good.
my playlist. Yeah.
What's that girl from Chicago?
Which one?
I think her name is No Name.
Oh, yeah. No Name. She's also good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No Name. I used to jam to Tink.
Tink. I don't know.
Yeah. No. She was another artist from Chicago. I believe she was signed to Timbaland or Timbaland took her under his wing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I mean, it's just, I know, the other question is like, okay, so why do you listen to like trap music if it's all the same repetitive shit, all they're talking about this and that?
Mm-hmm.
If you think women are going to talk about the same thing, blah, 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 blah. But it's what you said perfectly. Like, I don't relate to it. You know what I mean? I can't relate to it.
I've never sucked no guy's dick, so how the fuck, why am I going to listen to music about it? Fun fact, 100% of the people that I've had sex with, all women.
I think that might be an all vibes thing. I'm playing. Oh, that's funny.
It's too many facts.
Too many.
The girl musicians though, like singers I do listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro, I can hear that in the headphones. A fly got into mine. I'm kind of sad.
No.
Yeah, I still drink it though. I don't give a fuck. Should I drink because I'm a fucking savage?
You should drink it because you fuck girls. Because
yeah.
if you don't drink it, you fuck dudes.
Say less.
Not that fucking dudes is there's anything wrong with fucking dudes, but I'm saying you specifically don't fuck dudes.
He knows I can.
Oh, that's nasty.
I'm gonna get that West now.
Oh.
I'm a man.
I'm a man. Did it give it a little bit more flavor? Especially because I know those fingers too. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you didn't wash them fucking fingers.
And I fucking took Cece outside, moved her, put my hands in her dog food. Got a little bit of
I thought you were going to say something else.
Oh, you nasty. Calm down, Rick.
PSA. I know I shouldn't. We don't snitch on the homies, but PSA, don't if you love your animal, please don't leave your animals around Rick James.
Oh, Rick. Oh yeah, Rick and Rick James are two different people.
Yeah.
Two different people.
Oh man. What's the next topic here?
Bro, we went through like 3 of them pretty quickly. Okay, since we're talking about like music and art and stuff, or no, let's go to this first. Like the video I sent you, right? The one about how Mexicans are more conservative or whatever.
Okay.
You want to talk about that?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
I think
we'll go from vibes to facts.
I think that because I've always kind of realized this or whatever. Like when you think of conservative ideologies, if you will, right? You think about like the nuclear family. You think about small government, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. And
Mexicans pretty, identify with that kind of stuff, especially like the family stuff. Like we're so family oriented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think the word is traditional.
Oh,
Mexicans are super traditional. Yeah. You know what I mean? They anything out of the ordinary, out of whatever they've been taught is a no-no.
What do you mean? Say that again?
Like anything out of the ordinary, anything like that's out of that, like what they've been taught, like
that's
in their
white
household.
people shit.
You know what I mean? Or not even that. Like it's just, we don't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's a no go.
Mm.
Ah, a mí no me importa que está haciendo so and so. Tú vives aquí.
Yeah, you live here.
Yeah.
I'm translating.
Because you be like, ma, pero they let so and so go to the party. Oh, I don't give a fuck who the fuck he is.
Yeah. Did you ever experience this when you were a kid, where like you couldn't spend the night at your homie's place?
That's a whole different topic there.
But they can spend the night at your place.
That's a whole different topic. That's because of oh man, that's a touchy subject. But
I've always wondered.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know why?
Mm-mm. Damn. What's that noise? You hear that noise?
Yeah, I think that's my beard. I want to say that's my beard.
What were you saying?
So that's a touchy subject because.
Oh yeah, it's the headphones.
It's the headphones. It's fucking shitty wires. Sorry, guys.
Hey,
if you donate,
yeah, your cash app links.
We'll have way better wires. Mm-hmm. Trust me. Anyways, it's because how can I start it, man? It's just really touching. Yeah. It's because of molestation.
Fuck.
Molestation.
I did not think you were gonna say that.
No, that's why it's touchy. Because I mean, it's fucked up. But like,
I thought you were gonna say some shit about like, oh, because we're not poor or they're rich or some shit like that.
No, molestation. Because like, there's a lot of stories where like, so and so went over to so and so's house, spent the night, and got molested. You know what I mean?
Like dude on dudes.
Well, any kid, right? Girl, boy, whatever. So. Mexican parents are very scared of that. You know what I mean? Because I think they saw it or they lived it. They're traumatized, so they're scarred, and they don't want to. They try to protect their youngins by not allowing them to do that. Right?
Makes sense. Yeah.
But I think a lot of the thing is like just communication with the child and like letting them know like, hey, this is happening out there. This is real. Please be aware of it and know what to do if something like that crosses. You know what I mean? Yeah. So basically saying I can't control what's out there, but I can control what's in my house. So you can come and they can come and spend the night, but you can't go out there because I can't control that scenario. It's basically, you know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Which a lot of the cases, and I wanted to bring my sister into the podcast because she works as a transcriber. Like for the fucking court. Like whenever people make their first what do you call it? When you go to the station, to the police station, and you write your first report. Yeah, police report, and you document and stuff. Like she whatever they talk about, they record it. She writes it down on paper, or on the thing. So there's certain things she can talk about as long as the cases are closed or stuff that she's looked up, and certain things she can't because cases are open. Yeah. So, and this might be, you might have to fact check me on this, but I know for sure this is facts. Like a lot of the times where people get molested, it happens between family or somebody that you know.
Yeah. That's
like
correct.
That's like the highest, like I want to say like 80%. Or even 90. It's like that's like the main thing, the main suspect. Cousin, stepfather, even a father. Damn. As sickening as that sounds, like the person that you're supposed to rely on and supposed to take care of, supposed to like love. Yeah, it's the one that's hurting. Yeah. See, that's why I didn't want to talk about some shit like that. It's it sounds like I'm crying. It's the fucking allergies. I swear. Because it's touchy, man. It really is.
Touchy. Don't fuck with kids.
Don't fuck with kids. Pedophiles.
Yeah.
Which, man, it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's sickening, right? Oh.
Now they're trying to normalize that shit.
Bro.
Minor attractive persons? Maps. Yeah. Because the word pedophile
is too derogatory.
Towards them. It's like that. It's like, calling somebody a slut or something. I don't know. Like for women, it's like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like they're trying to say that that's the N word.
Yeah. Well, obviously not to the extreme, but
You're talking about marginalized and shit like that. Oh,
I hate
my
those fucking
God.
buzzwords, bro. Marginalized people of color.
It's just you got to be sick in the head to try to sympathize with that. You know what I mean?
Feed those guys to the dogs.
Yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't understand how they, you know what I mean? They think that's okay.
Their whole argument is like, hey, like we're attracted to kids, but we're not gonna make a move on them. What the fuck? Get your creepy
Then
ass.
you're allowing.
Yeah, get your creepy ass away from my children. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I'll fucking kill you.
Oh yeah.
I'll fucking kill you.
Talking about kids. Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know. It's sickening how far we've come. You know
It's
what I mean?
weird, man. It's like these are truly strange times.
Yeah. It's just, oh man, I have no words. Again, bitter George. I say some shit that gets me canceled, but
bitter,
fuck them motherfuckers.
petty George.
Petty, bitter, petty. But yeah, man, it's it's fucking sad. It's fucking sad. You know what's out there. What's out there, and I think I've had this talk with you. Like I'm like, I sometimes believe men are truly evil. You know what I mean?
Weak men are bad for society.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is like humans.
Yeah.
Humans are like truly evil. Like we get to see a little bit of the good stuff. Because I want to say the ego. I think it's what consumes that evil. That's what feeds that evilness. Because then you become selfish. You know what I mean? You become selfish and all you care about is yourself and your needs. Right? So like it's like back to the to anything. Like once you think like that, like it's fuck you, fend for yourself, and I'm gonna do that. And then even worse, like, oh, I want what you have because I want it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it from you. Evil type shit, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like the ego is very evil. Like if we were to take away one thing from human and we could thrive,
It's the evil.
it'd be ego.
Ego?
Yeah. I feel like like you know, I forgot what do you call those, like the 9 or the 7. Fuck, it's like ego, greed.
The sins.
Is it the sins? I forgot what it is, but it's like ego, greed, lying, and all this other shit. But I think ego is like the number one. I want to say.
Ego is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been too like egocentric? Is that the right word? Or too like, oh man, I'm this shit?
No, I quickly shut my shit down. Quickly. Or I see it like in hindsight, like very fast. Very fast. I don't know. Not that I'm too humble. Right?
Yeah.
Not that I'm too humble, but I tend not to. I tend not to like try to, stun or like even do any of that, Like sometimes I get new shit that I bought and like I want to show off, but then I see how other people do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I look at their posts or like I look at their stories and I'm like there's a fine line between like showing and like bragging.
That's why I don't really like the stuff that I post on like my Instagram. Nothing to do with like material positions. It's literally all art or like cancer updates.
Where you created, art. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. It's just it takes away from achievements too. You know what I mean? Like, because when you get a brand new car, that's an achievement. But then when they go in there and like they overdo it, you know what I mean? It's just like, all right, that's kind of, all right, chill out.
Yeah, like we get it.
And you know what I mean? As an artist, right? Especially as somebody that makes hip hop, this is where it's hard for me, right? Where I have to,
because you kind of have to. It's part of the culture.
It's part of the culture, right? Oh man, look at my chains, look at my, you know what I mean? This is what I grew up on, right? Like, damn, you got chains, you get some rims, you get, you know what I mean, the jewelry, the chains, you get like the fucking whips, you get the fucking the clothing, the fashion, you know, the designer shit. Like, damn, you popping like that. That's what you see. That's what you want because that's what was fed to you.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, all right, like that's what I want. That's what I want to achieve. So it's hard for me to like not show it whenever I do have it, right? Like, hey, like, damn, look, I gotta see this shit. I like to show it because like I didn't even know certain things do exist like that. You know, as I'm growing up, like I'm like, damn, like I'm eating at this place, or I'm, you know, I didn't even know that these people made this brand, like, or they made this type of, you know, clothing or whatever. Like, I want to show that to the people because I'm like, damn, like you guys got to see this shit too. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's a fine line. I try to stay away from bragging. It's hard, but it's hard. It's hard. Like I said, it's hard for an artist to do that. A hip hop artist.
I'd agree.
Definitely. I think we swayed away from the
What was the original question?
about the Latinx,
I hate that fucking word too.
the Latino community thing that you had sent me the video. What did you see on that? What was the?
Well, they're just
What's
talking
your
about
thesis on that?
my thesis about the video is the Democrats have gone way too left that they forgot that most Mexicans in general are conservative.
Yes.
So now they're feeding us this shit, you know, and then
And
we're
it's
like
swaying.
Yeah, now we're like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, well, hey, these guys talk about, you know, the nuclear family, and they talk about like they don't want to, you know, like charge me that much for taxes and all that stuff. Like y'all are saying stuff about my marginalized children that, you know, that they're gonna have a harder time going in school because they're brown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I look at everything like that now. And I'm like, like what you're saying.
They're pushing too much to the extreme left.
Yes. You know, I'm like, damn, like you forgot where these people came from. Like they came from Mexico, you know?
Yeah.
Mexico in general is conservative, would you say?
Yeah.
Like
Mexico's a whole different animal though.
Yeah. Like the
Mexico's corruption as fuck.
The problems that we have in the US, most Mexican families I would say don't even have like anything to do with, right? Because I think that's what I see too. Like, because a lot of the political stuff is black and white, like literally like black people, white people, and then as a brown person, you're just like, oh shit, what are they fighting?
I think the biggest thing for us is just the immigration issues, and that's all that.
I think that's it. Yeah. But,
and then because now once you make a certain amount of money as a Mexican, as a you know, as a Hispanic, whatever, then you kind of sway towards the Republican side because they're like, well, I don't want them to take that many taxes off of my shit. You know, they're actually they're looking out for the working man. It's what they want you to believe, though. The Republicans do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we were talking about this. Like, at the end of the day, both parties only do it for their surrounding circles.
Yeah,
that's really what they've been.
Pandering, I think, is the word.
Yeah, and you'd be a fool to think that one party is really looking out for you.
It's kind of weird to me that we only have two choices, because the majority, I would say, of people are in the center. They're like, well, I do agree. I do agree with gun control, right? Yeah, we should have,
but we shouldn't
take them away.
Take away. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't I have that opinion in the middle?
But motherfuckers want to go all the way to the left.
Either take away all the guns, or everybody has guns.
I don't know if you saw. There's another one where, like, if you're a felon now, you can get a gun again. Like, you good? Oh, you got a felony? You good? Get your gun. Get your gun. You know what I mean? It's crazy because, like you said, it's weird, it's funny, but that's what it is. Like, you would think if you think the government, you know, like the higher ups, really wanted you to be great, like was really looking out for you, there'd be more parties. It wouldn't just be left and right. It wouldn't just be blue and red. It wouldn't just be Democrats and Republicans.
I've heard this thing, I'm gonna offend a lot of people, I'd say, saying this, but like YouTube commenters are failed YouTubers. Movie critics are failed movie makers, right?
Movie makers, yeah.
Music, fucking people who
criticize music.
You know, they're failed musicians, right?
Yeah.
They say that that politicians are failed celebrities because now that they are celebrities, right? But they couldn't be famous any other way. You know what I'm saying? So
that makes sense.
Yeah, because I can think of like AOC. You know, I would consider her a politician. Ted Cruz. I mean, I'm not a politician. Well, yeah, politician, but like, you know, like a celebrity. Ted Cruz. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear these names. Donald Trump. You know?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers
they're a celebrity.
They're celebrities. Yeah. What they really do, I have no fucking idea. I don't know. But I have friends that have like worked in DC, and they tell me that like, oh, you know, after 5, like the Republicans and the Democrats are in the same bars drinking the same beer. You know what I'm saying? Talking to each other.
Yeah. Well, because they work together.
Yeah,
they see each other a day. They do certain things in front of cameras just so that, you know, all they do is like, you know, like you said, AOC, Ted Cruz, Senate and Congress. All they do is once it comes time to vote, like they just, you know, they do their due diligence and like being like, oh, okay, well, me as a person of this party, and because it favors my people, it favors the people that put me in this circle. I'm gonna vote yes on this law because you know it favors my people. I'm gonna vote no because it doesn't favor my people.
I lost hope in the government when I figured out what lobbying was.
Yeah,
I was like, what? You can pay somebody like to? Okay, well now we're gonna change this law because this company, this person, gave us a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like you're just buying
politicians. That's what it is. Like I said, like if you really think the government was for you, like any whatever, like if you really thought you know the Republicans or the Democrats, there would be more parties. There would be more parties because here's why. It's the illusion of freedom.
The illusion of freedom.
The illusion of freedom, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna give you a choice, but I get to decide what choices. So you thinking, oh shit, I have choice, I have free will, but behind the scenes, I'm giving you these choices. I'm giving you either A or B, ultimatums, right? And if you don't do nothing, that's also an ultimatum, because guess what? I'm gonna win either way, as a person that really controls the whole thing, the whole operation. You know what I mean? Because I know for a fact, you know what I mean? Like, and this gonna be on conspiracy theories or whatever.
Get a tinfoil hat.
Tinfoil hat. That the people truly behind everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? They control both parties, right?
You think so?
Yeah, it has to. At some point, they control everything. That's like the way things are dictating. Of course, when things get out of hand, you know what I mean. They tend to control that too. Everything we've ever done, everything that's ever happened in history, has been controlled. Has been, you know, there has been things that have been out of their control, but they swayed it to their benefits. How does it make it work for them?
It's weird because like now everybody's fighting, especially because now everyone has a voice on the internet.
Oh yeah.
You know, so now everyone has an opinion. You know what I mean? Everyone's always had an opinion, but now you can be vocal about it.
Yeah, not everybody knows your opinion.
Yeah, and it's weird. That's why like I don't even put like my political views written.
No, you know, like because people are gonna, if somebody doesn't agree with you, they're gonna be like, well, fuck you.
Oh,
or
exactly.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, how dare you say that about immigrants?
Yeah.
You know?
Like, and they're ready to, you know, castrate you or whatever.
Yeah, cancel you. Which is weird because you wouldn't say that shit to my face, and if you said it to my face, I'm gonna fuck you up.
But people would say it to their face now. You know what I mean?
Well, they're gonna get fucked up.
But then they sue you.
Then they're gonna sue
you. And you lose. It's a lose situation. You know what I mean?
It's not fair.
Or like, you know, when people, which it's that also is a thin line, because, you know, if somebody's being racist as fuck and like mistreating somebody, they're recording them, they get doxxed, where they're like, oh, you know, let's look up this person. Oh, he works at so and so.
Get him fired.
He lives so and so. Now you have like a whole line of people outside his house, and which is good because now you're calming that racism down. Like, all right, you piece of shit. Now you can't be out here doing that shit. But when it gets to the point where like you speak up and like this group of people got offended, and who's to say that what you did was right or wrong?
Yeah.
And now you have people outside of your house threatening you, threatening your life, threatening the people around, like your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Getting you fired through things, canceled and stuff like that. Like, what power is that? You know what I mean? Like, what a great power, you know, that we are allowing these people to have, that are these group of people, right? Like these crazy group of people, these radical people, right?
Yeah. Weak people with power, not a good combination.
Exactly. Because again, and that's why I say, like, yeah, the racist people, the piece of shit people, like they're you know, doing these things and they get called out for it. Yeah, fuck them, right? But things that somebody does, and so this group of people got offended, and they do the same shit that they would do to like a fucking racist or a pedophile, just because it was an opinion that they didn't like, and they treat them the same way. That's dangerous.
Yeah. Because like now you can call anybody a racist for like not even being racist.
Yeah.
You know, so oh shit, like it's one of the worst things you can call somebody is a racist, right?
Yeah.
But where it ultimately leads is the mob mentality is pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like
it's a fine line, because again, like I said, like it's good at some point.
Yeah, but who draws that line? That's what I'm saying. Who draws that line?
Thing.
That's what I'm saying. This is in general, it's a bad thing.
I think Family Guy made a funny episode like making fun of this, because it was I forgot what the essence of the episode was, but Brian, they were like after Brian, and he was like the dog, and he was like, well, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, like I didn't mean to offend you people. He's like, people, I'm not a person, I identify as a basketball. like
yeah,
like
hypocrisy.
Like no matter what, you're never gonna
appease everybody. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's the man, but I understand why corporations do that shit though. Because like that, you know, these people are ultimately the ones that are buying your shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And if you're gonna lose, you know, people on that, then...
all it is just pandering, man. Because you know, like at the end of the day, they're trying to sell a product. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's weird because I mean I could understand it, like it happened to celebrities or corporations or whatever, but like now, a normal person, you know what I'm saying? Like a guy working at Subway, he might have said something from 10 years ago and they find that shit, they can fire him for it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like, oh, he made a joke about this. Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, you're racist. You said this about Asians or something. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah. It again, it's like, man, it's a very fine line, and like people are too sensitive and
too controversial.
And it's like
saying that there's only two genders is controversial.
Yeah. And you know what sucks too? Like, yes, you can be a piece of shit racist and this and that, but I also believe people can change.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so if somebody was in that mentality 10 years ago, and then nowadays they're, you know, trying to change and do better, society won't allow them to change because they're like, oh no,
that's the wrong way.
I got receipts or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Oh, you said this and this day about that person or about these people, these group of marginalized people. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
It's hard. It's hard, man. It's very hard. It's very difficult times we're living in.
Yeah. This is where I think society's going, because we went all too many vibes for society, right? We're in the era of emotionalism is what they call it, right?
Emotionalism.
Yeah. It's like no longer do facts matter. Well, facts do matter, but like, you know, like now it's like, oh shit, well, how does that make them feel, right?
Yeah.
Feelings aren't concrete.
Yeah.
You know, the sky is blue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if a minority of people are like, no, but the sky is green sometimes.
Yeah. No. They'll say, but I feel like the sky is green because on this day I felt very very colorful on this side. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, I felt like it might be green, so you're wrong. It's not blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can feel like that. You know.
But when you want the world to change around you because of the way you feel,
exactly,
kind of does, you know, it draws an issue there.
To what extent do I have to follow in your delusion?
Yeah, just because you don't know what you want.
Yeah.
I see that. I also believe people should be happy in whatever they want to do, as long as you're not causing harm to others or yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Do as you please. Just don't expect the world to do the same. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, don't expect the world to change to adapt to you.
Exactly right. That is the purest form of narcissism.
Yeah, you can't expect it. You know what I mean? Show that respect out
Yeah.
to receive it. That's the number one thing they teach you.
Yeah.
You know, respect others the way you want to be respected.
It's a bunch of tattletelling snitch motherfuckers out here, bro. Like, it's fucking weird.
Man, it's like, and like I said, it's very hard because I also do believe there's some good in what they did, and but that's a fine line, and there's bad. You know what I mean? Like, I like to play the devil's advocate in a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, all right, so if they didn't do this, they'd continue with this racism, they'd continue with this homophobia, they'd continue with this stuff that, like, right? But too much of certain things is also bad because then you're pushing it down people's throats.
Yeah, yeah.
You wouldn't want them to push their views and their agendas onto you, so why would you do it to them? I think people need to. That's why social media is a motherfucker, because now when you post, it's basically you pushing it towards everybody, right? So I feel like if everybody just kept to themselves.
So I'm saying, like, everyone has a megaphone now.
Yeah, exactly. Keep to yourself and, like, live your own life. Don't worry about what so and so is doing. Don't worry about what they're doing. You know what I mean? I feel like the world would be better, a little bit better than where we're at.
I think we need to abolish social media. I think if we abolish social media, a lot of things would get solved.
But see, how is it that all the social medias, back to the Andrew Tate thing, all the social medias deleted him, right?
Yeah, because he's pushing a different agenda.
But like, are they all controlled by the same person? Like, is it all being, streamed by one single thing? You know what I mean?
Money.
Like,
it's money.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like, if you keep him on these platforms, we're no longer going to use it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, do I lose one guy forever?
So is the power is the power in the people's hands, or is it the corporations, or the the people up here making you think that the power is in your hands, but it's really them pushing.
I think the first one's more plausible because they're scared. You know what I mean?
You think the power is more in the people's hands? I don't think so.
think
I want to say the illusion. The illusion. Because at the end of the day, all right, we're gonna get deep. We're gonna deep. People in North Korea.
Yeah.
They don't even know who the fuck Andrew Tate is.
No. North Koreans don't know that there's another race of people. They think that everyone is Korean.
Yeah. People in China.
What about
that? They don't even know who the devil is.
They're pushing like different kinds of things.
You know what I'm saying? What if there's things that they know that we don't know?
Maybe, but I'll say the difference is that we're allowed to speak like this freely. There's nobody gonna be knocking on the door and being like, "You guys are going to jail."
Okay, but that's what I'm saying though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we only know what's been taught and what's been given to us here. You get what I'm saying?
So what do you
like?
Do you think there's other things that I mean, I'm sure there's other things that we don't know about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but that they know of. You know what I mean? Like
that the Chinese and the Koreans.
Countries that are filtered, right?
Yeah, I think those are the two biggest ones.
That's why I brought those up. But like, what if we also had shit that was filtered that we didn't know about? You know what I mean? Like, on some crazy. I'm talking about, this is like high level fucking conspiracy shit.
Yeah, like
high level
like
10 foil hats. You know what I mean? It's just a question. Just, again, devil's advocate thing. You know what I mean? It's crazy because we don't know everything that we should know. You know what I mean? And I think that's the scare. That's what fear comes. Fear comes from, like, the unknown, right?
Darkness.
Yeah, like just the unknown. Like people are more scared of the stuff that you don't know about than the stuff that you do know about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had this recurring dream where I'm getting like shunned. Like people are throwing rocks at me.
Damn.
Like I'm in the street. Like they're like it's a public.
Fuck
like,
him.
Yeah. Shame.
Damn.
You know, people are just throwing rocks at me.
Low key, like I throw one, but I'm just like, you know, like, yeah. Oh no,
Yeah.
hey man, you good? You good?
See, that's why I like see that too. Like Jordan Peterson, right? The psychologist from Canada. Like he blew up all of a sudden. Like I don't know.
Within the last 5 years, I would say.
Do you know how he blew up?
Not necessarily.
I gotta show you that clip then, so we can react to that clip. He blew up.
It must have been some shit that he said that was like some wild shit that people were like.
So there's a bill. See, damn, I don't know how I know all this fucking information, but well, anyway.
More power to you, bro. I forget the shit that my wife told me to do yesterday, or like the list of things. Like, oh, hey, we got plans on this and this. I forget that shit. So more power to you, bro.
So he got famous. There's this bill. It was called in Canada.
Sorry,
it's a bill called C-16, and basically in the bill it's saying that it is now federally illegal to call somebody by not their preferred pronouns. So if you're like, you know, on paper, you know, I'm George, she, her, right? And he said, wait, now the government is telling me that I have to say this, right? So his whole thing wasn't that
was this in the Canadian government?
Yeah, it's Canadian government. Bill C-16. We don't have that yet, but I'm pretty sure it's been passed down in our legislation, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So that's how he blew up, because he went to, like, I don't know, their parliament. I don't know what the fuck they call their government.
He was like, fuck that.
He was like, fuck that. How dare you tell me? How dare you try to force me to say these things? You know, and he's
if I don't believe in them.
Or not even that. He's like you're forcing me to say this, right? So that's where he drew the line.
When you get forced to say something.
Yeah, when the government is controlling how you speak. That was the whole thing he blew up. But then all the, you know, it ruffles some feathers on the liberal side. To, like, clip They're like, oh, shit. Like, well, you're homophobic. You know, you're transphobic now. Like, what the fuck? No. Because he said it on many interviews. So, you know, the interviewer asking, like, okay, so if you had a student and they're a transgender, would you call them by their preferred pronouns? He's like, yes. But to legally tell me that I have to do that, like, it's legislation, because if not, I go to jail. That's where you cross the line. You're trying to control speech, right? Which not that many. This could be vibes, but like I don't think that many countries have the freedom of speech that we do in the West. You know, like North Korea definitely doesn't have it. You know, like we're very privileged in a way as Americans where we can say fuck you to the government.
Switzerland has it.
Switzerland has it. Well, yeah,
Costa Rica has it. I'm just
starting anyways. Good. Yeah. So that's how he blew up.
Okay.
You know, it's about that kind of shit. I forgot why I brought the motherfucker up in the first place.
Because when we get too deep into our thoughts, that like we get a little lost on it.
Yeah.
This is where like having Ross.
Oh.
Would be like, oh, you were talking about this.
Thank
George, you were talking about that.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, appreciate it. Yeah. Because we get so deep into the point. And then we're trying to make another point that we steer too far away.
Well, that's the thing about long form content.
Yeah,
you know, because we're just speaking, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they can clip a whole bunch of shit that we've said today, you know, and they're gonna make us sound racist. They're gonna make us sound homophobic. Yeah,
I'm just playing.
Shame.
No, mine, they'll probably get me too.
You know what I mean? Like it's very possible. But when you're speaking, he also says this one thing. He says, he's in this interview. I gotta show you that interview too, where they're like the interviewer is debating him on like, well, you know, you're transphobic type shit, and then he's like, well, what right does it give you to like offend a trans person, you know? And then he's like, what the fuck are you? And then he says it beautifully. He says, in order to think, you have to risk being offensive. And then the lady had no comeback. Literally, she was like, and then he says, I got you. He literally says that. He's like, I got you. Like, checkmate.
Yeah, I'll beat your ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
To a certain degree, though. When people do those things, you know what I mean? I believe that as a good debater,
yeah,
right? as a good debater, like you can't do that to everybody, even if you are right. You know what I'm saying? And I know we're steering away from it from conversation. This is a whole different topic, but as a good debater, you like if you go up against somebody that fucking debates and you tell them something like that, like they'll figure out a way to fucking to counter debate you, counter argue it. You know what I mean? Even if you think you're right. You know what I mean?
Like
Like he was able to do that to her because she probably wasn't a great debater. She was just a fucking what do you call it? Those people that ask questions. Interviewer. Yeah. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know I steered super far to the left side right here.
Well, when you're accusing a man, a professor,
yeah, but
of being something that he's not.
That's what I'm saying. But because of what he said, because you're saying that what they were saying, like here again, you know, when I say playing devil's advocate, I'm not saying that what he said was right and what he said was wrong. But the fact that he said, no, I'm not saying that he wasn't gonna. He said that I wasn't gonna call them by their pronouns, by their preferred pronouns.
Yeah.
I'm saying that now once you're making it a thing where I have to legally do it, like I have no other choice, then that becomes the problem.
Yeah.
So why is that a problem now that you construed that? You know what I mean? If you were gonna do it, so you shouldn't have a problem if you were already gonna do it. Somebody could debate that. You get what I'm saying? Like if you were already gonna call them by the pronouns and you're not homophobic, so why is it a problem now that it's gonna be a law? Even if you were gonna call them,
because when you give the government a little bit of control,
but that's what I'm saying though. Like it
doesn't stop.
That's what I'm saying. Like the debater. What I'm getting at here is just the person that's debating them. You know what I mean? Like they didn't ask them those type of questions like a debater would.
Oh, we're gonna watch this interview. It's gonna piss you off.
Oh, definitely.
How bad she is.
Oh yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like when you have somebody that can really debate you and really like again the devil's advocate type of shit that I like to do is question it. Like, oh, but why do you think that way, or why is it that? Like I get what you're saying and it makes sense, but why? You know, if you really think about it, why? You know what I mean? That's me.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you why, because you said it. Because this man has read, he's a psychologist, right?
Psychologist, yes.
Right. So if he's had 30 years in this profession and he's seen and he's read, about history, and he can see, he can foresee where this goes to, right? Like I don't want to get too vibes, but there's
that'd be two facts, no?
Yeah, my bad, two facts.
Two facts.
But two vibes, but I say a fucking historical analysis. But like kind of earlier we were saying like the whole mob mentality. Well, in the 1800s, this is something that they don't teach us in school because the Russians never wanted this to go out. But back in the 1800s, we were dealing with our own shit here: revolution, slavery, all that shit. The Russians, they were dealing with their own shit: famine, starvation. I believe
the
it was
USSR.
Yeah. Soviet Union. 6 million Ukrainians starved to death. There's pictures. They're fucked up. I'm gonna show you these pictures.
Oh,
they're really
yeah.
fucked up.
Bro, yeah, Stalin.
To the point.
One of the people talk about Adolf Hitler being like the worst guy.
Yeah.
Stalin was worse than Hitler.
Shit, that's a very controversial thing to say.
Stalin was worse than Hitler. Stalin himself killed more people than Hitler ever did.
Yeah, 6 million Ukrainians starved.
Not that that what happened to the Jews is not overlooked or whatever, but that wasn't Hitler himself doing it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's a good question. Do you have we said this on the podcast? I don't know if I asked you this.
What?
Okay, like going back to like racism and stuff like that. Like, what do you think about this? Like, do you believe that all of those people that were in Germany were racist, or that they were just following what the government told them to? Because if not, they'd either be dead or in jail.
At one point, they felt that way,
like racist, or they're like, oh shit, like
yeah,
damn,
at one point they felt that way, and then and this is not facts, obviously, because we weren't there, and I don't know how they felt, right? Exactly. But as a higher thinker, like they felt that way, like, oh, you're right. Why should we give money to them? Why should we support these people if they're fucking poor? Why do I have to break bread with them if I'm working and they're not? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Right? So they're like, no, yeah, I'm going to vote for you.
Yeah.
We're rally behind you. And then they're like, oh, yeah, we should take them out of the country. Yeah, kick them out of the country. All right, yeah. Oh, yeah, you know what? If they, we can't get them all out, let's put them over here in this part of the country. Okay, yeah. Let's. Oh, wait a minute. We're not feeding them now. Oh, wait, we have to beat them. Oh shit! I gotta. You know what I mean?
Do you know his whole thought process on like why the Jews were bad?
Somewhat, but hold on. Before we get to that, not all the Germans knew exactly what was going on, though.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
You know what I mean? So at one point, that's what I'm saying. At one point, they were with it because it made sense to them, and that's how they felt. You know what I mean? Again, the hatred, that hatred, that's how they felt. So they're like, okay, yeah, we'll vote for you. But not all the Germans knew what was going on in these concentration camps.
Oh yeah,
all they knew was like, oh shit, I have to turn in these people because they're Jews and we have to give them up. You know what I mean? Because they need to get out of here. We need to get them out of here.
They're the reason why the country's so fucked up.
Yeah. So they believed in that. You know what I'm saying? But once it was to the point where like it got to that point where like everybody knew, then the fear came in because it's like, oh shit, if I don't give them up and I'm hiding them, that I could go to prison too. I can get castrated. You know what I mean? So then it became that. It became out of fear. But yes, it was out of willingness, out of following.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm so skeptical about the government.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, oh fuck,
but
like less control, less government control, the better.
Yes. I do believe in that.
Which is a conservative viewpoint.
Which is a conservative viewpoint, but to some extent too, though. Like, before we get to that, I wanted to talk back into the Stalin because I feel like people are they're like, oh, what the fuck was he talking about? Stalin himself would be like, all right, say you said something that rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Stalin would be like, all right, well, you know what? Boom. Right in the public.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Goes to a party. Oh, that woman right there. I want to sleep with her. Rapes her. Those children, whatever. I don't want you to have those children. Boom, boom, dead. Like you're my property now. I'm gonna kill your children. I'm gonna kill your husband. You're mine.
Happens in the wild, literally.
Yeah, but this guy was like dead ass, like just out in the pub. And people don't really know about this shit.
I don't know about this. Yeah,
we weren't taught this shit.
Nothing.
But that motherfucker was fucking brutal. I'm talking about brutal. Like him himself would do this shit. Like he wouldn't where he couldn't reach, like where his arms couldn't, like metaphorically speaking, couldn't reach. Like, oh, I can't catch that guy or I can't get to that person.
Yeah.
Go kill him. Or he's talking shit. He wrote an article about this. Go kill him. Right? Yeah, he would do that. But like he himself took pleasure in doing the killing himself.
That's fucked up.
You know what I mean? Like Hitler was a bitch, was a pussy.
Yeah.
Because he'd like made people do it.
Very insecure man.
Very insecure man. Stalin was like an alpha gone bad.
Like a ruthless
motherfucker.
Ruthless
motherfucker. Like a Genghis Khan. Like a fuck. You know what I mean? Like just ruthless. Like from the shit that I read. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Evil.
And
evil.
The Russians never wanted this information to come out, but then there's I forget the author's name, but he wrote like a series of books called The Gulag Archipelago, where he talks about what it was like during the Soviet Union's reign and how people were literally eating their children and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets fucked up, and then the Russians like, no, none of that happened.
Bro, that's why they talk about it. Russians are fucking crazy.
Those motherfuckers are crazy.
Bro,
these UFC fighters are fucking crazy.
Even to this day, Putin, that's a real killer.
Yeah, ex KGB.
real
Russian
killer,
special
real
forces,
killer. Like that motherfucker really used his own hands. Like all these other presidents push buttons, command. You know what I mean? Never even killed a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They ordered strikes.
That would you say that's technically killing people?
That
Like these drone strikes, like with Trump and
that's on their
Obama
that's
did,
on their hands. Yeah. But when you physically
Oh, you're talking about like the physical act. Of killing
physical
somebody.
act
Right.
Putin was that he physically killed people. He pulled the own trigger. He'd go and you know what I mean. Russians are just built different, bro.
They are, man. I'll still say we're. Oh, never mind. I can't say that factually. I was gonna say we're still better fighters. It's close. It's close.
They're bred differently.
Our chins are better.
Yeah, but they're bred differently than us. As in like they're like forced to not have emotions. Like
Force.
yeah, like how Americans have emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a privilege.
Like they don't believe in PTSD.
Oh fuck no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, we need to get some Russian fighters on here.
From Dagestan?
From Dagestan, just a whole bunch of these motherfuckers in here.
And there might be places worse than Dagestan.
Fuck.
At least Dagestan was like religious.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the places that are not religious and it's brutal as savage as Russia.
I'm sure there's some places. You know, in Russia, there's North Korean like labor camps.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Russia is like the biggest place for the dark web, like the fucking dark web.
They can buy missiles and shit.
Not just that, like where people get fucking, you know, on camera. You can buy certain parts of a body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that shit happens in Russia. That's how crazy it is out there. It's fucking nuts. And people, you know, we like to make little shit into big shit here. But like people over there, and that's just Russia, right? Like have it really like shitty. You know, like really, really shitty. Like where you can't, like, no matter what, you have no opportunity.
Damn. You know, I've been I don't want to say fortunate, but I guess so. Like I've been able to travel the world, you know, because of the army.
Yeah.
And when we were deployed in Africa, right? And like just people literally living like in huts and shit. And it's like, damn, like that shit will make you think just how privileged you are as an American. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, that's some sad shit. We're at an hour 40. Damn. Too many vibes? I mean, too many facts?
Too many facts, bro. I know you're gonna cut some of this shit off when we're talking.
I don't know. I might not. I don't know.
No, I think you should.
Yeah. Oh, I'll show you the edits, obviously.
Yeah. Damn, people are gonna hate us. Look.
We're just two dudes on the fucking internet. That's how we are.
Hey, who the fuck are we?
I don't know. Two Mexicans.
No, like,
Mexican.
like who am I to speak on something, right? That doesn't really concern me. You know what I mean? It does. Like majority of this shit. Here goes the bitter George.
Yeah.
Majority of this shit does not concern me.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. What concerns me is making sure my bills get paid, making sure Avon's good, making sure my wife's good. You know what I mean? Like that's my concern.
Yeah.
Self-preservation. Right? My opinions are my opinions, and that's what allows me to see the world the way I see it, right? And I'm not right and I'm not wrong. You know what I mean? I have my own ways of thinking, and it's not the way you should think. It's not the way you should think, obviously. It's just the way I think, and I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm not saying I'm wrong either. I just want y'all to know this is my views, and they can always be steered, right? I can always learn. I can always adapt. I can always, change my way of thought of thinking. We're all humans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I won't say any of this is concrete.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, that's why whenever people do say, man, well, look at the way the world's heading. Well, then again, it's like, all right, well, there should be change. There should always be change, because at one point we didn't have freedom. At one point, you know what I mean, we didn't have rights. You know what I mean? But when we step away from certain things, it does get ugly. But who's to say, what's really going on? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, what I'm saying is I have no fucking, I have no power and to say, let's stop this or let's stop that. It's just two guys on the fucking microphone, on the microphones talking.
Yeah. The day that we know that we have some sort of influence or power,
that's when we no longer.
When we're no longer here. Yeah. When they get us off the social media platforms.
Yeah. That's the day.
Yeah.
That's the day we know.
If you find my body like in the woods.
Yeah. It wasn't you.
I've never been to the woods.
Yeah. Why the fuck would you be in the woods?
Why the fuck would I be in the woods?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say that. For record.
If you find my body
at a girl's house.
I may or may not have been there willingly.
Oh shit!
It may or may not have been kidnapped and raped.
That'd be a good way to like, hey baby, I didn't cheat on you. You know, why would I go there? You're right. You wouldn't. And then you're like, yes.
I was gonna say if my body's like on the toilet and I'm taking a shit dead, like that,
That sounds kind of
that is how I die.
It is, yeah. I would believe that.
Elvis Presley.
Like, how did Georgia die?
Because that's the way Elvis Presley died.
Yeah, because you eat until you start like, you know what I'm saying?
I've eaten till I can't eat no more. Yeah,
eat like a dog.
Yeah, I think that's when I was like almost 300 pounds, George.
Damn.
Yeah. Which I mean, I might not look it, but I'm big. I'm a big boy. But see, you think my intake amount is like, damn, it's a lot because you're not 6'1", bro. You wouldn't know what it is to
there goes the ego. There goes the ego.
You wouldn't know what it is to get a 6'1" guy full. What would it take?
Yeah, very, very small percentage. I saw this meme. Or it's like a little video. It was like, do you remember like it was a guy like on a fake face, like on doing those TED Talks. And it's like this Mexican guy.
Oh, I saw. I know what you're talking about.
Fuck, and he says like, why you want a guy that's like 6'1" or like 6 foot tall when your dad was like 5'4"? Stay humble, girl.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Stay humble, girl.
Yeah,
that's true. Well, your dad was this tall. Why the fuck you want somebody this tall?
Damn.
My dad used to be against us marrying short women.
And then you're like, I would find the tallest girl.
My dad would say, oh man, my dad would say, tienes que mejorar la familia.
Oh my God. Better the genetic line.
That's kind of sex. No, I don't know. That's kind of fucked up.
What
to
is
think
that?
About it.
What kind of ism is that?
I don't know, but that's kind of fucked up. It's like
your dad is short phobic.
Short-phobic.
Your dad is short phobic.
Oh, man.
Damn. All y'all are tall.
Like he'd call them tachuelitas. The short girls. He'd call them tachuelitas.
Damn.
Like, you know what a tachuela is?
I have no idea what
it's
that
like
is.
those things that you put like
a tack.
Yeah.
Why?
Tachuela. Because they're like
they're little.
Yeah. No tachuelita.
Damn.
Don't bring me no tachuelita.
I do love me some 5'4" women though. But I'm not as tall as you.
I don't know. I've never had a specific.
You've never had short girlfriends?
No, I had.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never had a a type. Like I've never had like, oh, I only like this. Oh, she has to be tall. She has to be this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All my women look different. All my.
Damn, you got range.
I got range.
Yeah.
I like them fat, yellow, purple, tall, skinny, malnourished.
I think for me, like any type of like artistry that the girl's involved in, I'm just game over for me.
I think me is because like on some serious shit, like it was like
yeah.
Why is it funny, bro? Why are you laughing, bro? I said I was some serious shit, bro.
Go ahead.
I don't even want to say it no more, bro.
Go ahead.
It was just the personality, man.
Oh.
You know, like what they were right here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You might call my girlfriend ugly, but damn, she was sweet in here.
That's when you like. That's when you're like, good for you, bro. I hope you're happy. See, guys never let their homies know when their girlfriend's ugly.
You can't.
I feel like I'm not gonna say it.
But you you can't let them know that because it's gonna break them, right?
That's how I know guys love each other more than like, you know.
Yeah.
Because like we truly want the homie to be happy.
Oh yeah. So that's why we let them live in that.
We let them.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. But you know, we try to validate that our girlfriends are pretty by like every time when we show them, like, no, look. This is here's another good picture right here.
There is a specific picture that you find of your girl.
Yeah.
That is like that. This is who I show.
Yeah. Well, because I think it's a thing like a machismo thing as a man. Every man has this. You know what I mean? They're gonna want their girl to. I mean, not the girl.
Pretty.
Yeah, that. But they're gonna want their homies to see that their girl's pretty. You know, like they wanna showcase it. I think that's a big thing. Like showcasing that. You know, like, hey, I got a beautiful woman. That's like the ultimate prize. You know what I mean? I think as a man,
I know some dudes that won't even take their girls out in public, bro.
But that's different.
You think that's different?
That's different.
Because I'm talking to these homies and they're like, you're correct. This is the reason why I don't bring her out in public. Damn.
They don't even post her on social media.
Ooh. Damn. Mm-hmm. Damn.
And to be frank, I you know, you're gonna have to delete this.
Nah, keep going. I like it. We went too facts. We gotta do some vibes.
To be frank, it's because like, you know, the homies probably had like a fire set list before, you know, like the fire body count. Like their previous were like up here.
Like the girl had more
no,
bodies?
no, like the
homie had a lot of bodies.
The homies girls were like up here. And then this the new girl that they have or whatever that they don't want to showcase is because it's at a lower standard than what they're used to getting. You always see them pulling up in a Beamer, you know, fucking Lincoln, a Mercedes, but now like he's driving a fucking Toyota Corolla, you know, Honda Civic, and he doesn't really want to show that he's driving that, but it's fucking reliable.
Toyota Corolla, bro?
And it's taking them everywhere.
Toyota Corolla, Honda Civic.
Giving them the best gas mileage ever.
Oh, my God.
Taking care of them.
A man will date down. You know what I mean? Like on the appearance. Yeah. If she trumps everything else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If she provides something that like those other girls couldn't.
Yeah. If that 2005 Mercedes Benz is fucking up, transmission is slipping. Talking about, you know,
the transmission slipping. That's you, right? You said that shit, right? Yeah.
On the road to riches with my transmission slipping.
Yeah. Man, you're talking about a girl.
Damn.
It gets deep. Damn. There's like 6 of the homies popped in my head, and I don't know which one you're talking about because I know you're talking about one of them. Damn, this part I'm about to take out.
That's the beauty of it. They'll never know which one. Know. We might be talking about all of them. Damn. Combined into the story, but that's why we're the Girth Squad. Hey,
yeah. Shout out to the Girth Squad.
Yeah,
shout out to
that's why whenever they come over here and they talk about their stories, you know what I mean. They're not gonna say names. They might be talking about us.
I would love for them to be like man, remember when I found your drunk ass over here? Or remember when you started crying about that girl? Like, tell it, bro. Tell it, because I you know.
Yeah, and as far as
you to get mad about that kind of shit.
No. And as far as the crying about the crying about some girl and shit, like. If it's some middle school shit, right? Like, all right, that's middle school shit. You know, everybody was a little bitch at that time, just to get the story straight. But why? Well, why is it okay? Why is it not valid? A high school relationship, but when it comes to crying, now you want to make fun of it when it was in high school, and now that's valid. But it wasn't valid. But with the real relationship wasn't valid in high school. But
I think because when you don't have anything when you're in a debate with someone, what are you laughing at, bro?
No, you'll get it whenever we.
I heard you,
back.
but I'm trying to process it.
No, it's alright. It's alright. You're gonna like last time. Like you're like, oh, I know you're throwing some slugs or you're bringing up something.
You stay throwing slugs though. It's like we're playing catch.
It's all out of love, though, man. Like if they catch it, they catch it.
It's like we're sparring, right? And we're like soft sparring, and then I accidentally hit you a little too hard.
Then I kept going there.
Yeah, and then
hard.
you hit me 3 times hard, and then that makes me hit you hard.
Because I have no limit, bro.
No limit.
No limit never.
Yeah, that's true. Damn. Very true. Very true.
But it's out of love, though.
It is, yeah.
It's out of love.
We're not enemies.
No.
I'm not talking about us specifically, but
if I don't do it,
you don't do it.
If I don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it.
Yeah.
So it's better I do it than the op.
Yeah. Oh, your real homies are the ones that like fuck with you.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Oh,
like on some threesome shit. No, I'm like, fuck with you. No,
fuck with you that way. I don't know. It's too much.
Eskimo brothers? No.
Oh my god. Never mind. I was gonna say something.
No. Hey, we're already in here.
Oh, fuck, we're already in here.
I like it.
If I'm an Eskimo brother, with I think that I know of, I'm only Eskimo brothers with like one homie.
Can you be an Eskimo brother twice removed?
Well, that's what I'm getting at, right? But if the girl got baptized and is like now a born again virgin, are me and the homie
no longer Eskimo brothers?
Yeah. This is gonna offend people.
I would say so. If she's a born again virgin, why not?
Why not? Are we?
Yeah, why can't y'all not be? That's no longer Eskimo brothers.
Damn.
Why not?
That's true.
I'd say, yeah, you guys are no longer Eskimo brothers. Shit's done.
Shit is done. Oh, you know what? Now I think about it. There's another guy that I'm Eskimo brothers with. Just 2 guys that I know of that are in, not our circle, but like, same town. What a small fucking town, bro.
Oh, yeah. But you know what?
Yeah.
It's just who you surround yourself with. Because I've heard these stories in Chicago. I've heard these stories in Dallas. And those are big towns. And yet they still sleep with the same people.
That's weird, man. That's weird. Damn. Like I no longer want to. There's like one girl in Bryan that I'm like, I would wife you.
There's one left.
There's one left for me personally, because I know her. I know her family.
He knows you.
Yeah. Oh, stop doing that.
He knows you.
But like, as far as I know, none of the homies have gone that way.
I feel like she's related to the homies.
Stop, bro. You're gonna get me in trouble. Stop.
Homies.
Oh, stop.
Hide your mom.
Hide your wife.
No,
You're too fast.
Hide your mom. Hide your sister. Hide your aunts. Hide your cousins. Man, he's coming after them.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, there's, because I've dated girls in the past. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, I'm like, oh, well, that's gonna be weird for me.
Yeah.
Because I see him at parties sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you married her? And I'd be like, oh, you smashed her too. Fuck.
Damn. Oh yeah.
There's because sometimes I'll run into guys that like are either in relationships with these girls or they married these girls, and there's this look in their face of like, why do y'all know each other so well? You know what I mean? But me, I don't say anything. The girl doesn't say anything.
Yeah, but the guy can just tell.
I think guys can tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm sure they asked the girl too, like, how do you know him?
Fuck
Yeah. Oh, we went to high school.
Or even then, like they'll be like, you're a little too close to him.
Looking at yeah.
Or why the fuck were you laughing at all his jokes, or some shit like that? You know what I mean? Because I've had stories where like the girls would tell like back in the girls would tell me like, oh yeah, he asked me about that, or he asked me why this and that.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, it's because he noticed, he knew, he felt. He felt.
Oh,
like
yeah,
he
yeah.
felt. Yeah.
And I wish I could.
Intuition is a motherfucker. So, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition.
When it comes to like shit like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trust it. It's there for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Intuition is there for a reason.
I would say this: all the beef that I've ever had with men are over women.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't think of a single person that disliked me in the past or dislikes me now that isn't connected to like a woman.
Damn. Same. Not all my beef though. I think my more recent beef have been like
It's because you be throwing them slugs,
art,
bro.
over art and shit like that. Yeah, yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
if I don't, then who will?
Damn, petty. What'd you say?
Petty Nava.
Petty Nava.
Yeah, but the homies, hey, that's all out of love. That's out of love. You know what I mean?
I don't show my love that way to the homies. You know, I'll buy them a meal. You know,
Yeah. You don't throw slugs at them.
No, I'll buy them a meal or get them drunk or something.
You do throw slugs at the homies. You
Do
fucking
I?
liar. Yes, you do. You just did right now.
I
You've been
did.
doing it those whole fucking episodes.
Stop, bro.
See, at least I acknowledge it.
Yeah.
He lives in a fantasy where he thinks
I'm delusional.
hey, this motherfucker's delusional.
Damn.
He thinks like a liberal.
Thinks like a liberal, moves like a conservative. Oh shit. We gotta bring Joel and Andrew on here. You know, we'll have our most liberal homies debate our most conservative homies.
Damn.
That'd be a good fucking show.
Damn.
And then we'll have like pro marriage girls versus like pro
Sluts.
I don't want to say that, but like pro.
But again, what I say, like,
yeah.
just because.
Yeah. But now we can't bring them on now because they're gonna be like, oh, I'm not married, so I'm the slut.
If I'm the pro,
Yeah.
What does that make me?
Like, hey, he said it.
Hey,
I thought it though. He said it.
No, but I thought they were all cool with that name. You know what I mean? I thought
Sluts?
they had a whole slut walk type of like
March, bro.
yeah, slut march. Yeah, like you know, call me a slut. I'm good with it. No, we're not there yet.
I think we are there, but that's another episode.
Oh,
we're at 2 hours.
I think we're gonna have to cut this into 2 parts.
You think so?
Yeah, episode 5, part 1 and part 2.
Damn.
I wouldn't hate that.
Part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
Let me edit it tomorrow and then.
Yeah.
You know, because we release one. We'll release another one Monday.
All right.
Yeah.
You think you can get this one done by Monday?
Yeah. Because I got tomorrow and Friday. Friday I leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just have to edit the fuck out this tomorrow.
Yeah. But if we're just doing it, well, you know, I'll take away all the bad parts.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad parts.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. We're gonna take this whole part out right here, but
Yeah.
Well, that concludes episode number 5.
Yeah. 5 either. This is either part 1, part 2, or just one whole thing. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see on the post editing.
If we don't get canceled, there will be another episode. But if this is the, you know what I'm saying? It's like we're trying to get canceled. Maybe that should be our gimmick. I've said this before.
Yeah.
You know, let's just try to poke the
see,
bear.
Yeah, let's
until
see
it
how
wakes
far
up.
we can get.
Yeah,
Let's see how far we can get.
Damn.
Like again, I love everybody. You know what I mean? I have love for everybody.
For the homies, for the sluts.
Because of I can't really say that. I don't have love for them.
Oh yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But Manny has love for you. He has more than enough love for you.
I'm pro slut. It's fucked up. Take that back. I'm the one that edits this.
Nah, keep it, bro. It's good.
Okay.
Anyways, look, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Again, like what I said before, like just take it with a grain.
Yeah.
What do you say? What do you say?
A grain of rice. Well, that's gonna be racist one day. Watch. Like, what do you mean take it with a grain of rice?
It's because I'm Mexican?
Yeah, because I'm Asian.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
Damn.
It
is what it is.
Well, arigato, my people. Gracias.
Bienvenidos.
What?
That's
welcome.
That's I'm sorry.
Yeah, that doesn't work. That's not like bon voyage. Doesn't work both ways.
Shit. Adios. You already said
or
adios?
bonjour or whatever.
I don't know.
Fuck that
Fuck
one
it.
up.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's
Cancel
2
us
a.m.
now.
Yeah. Let's go to sleep.
Fuck, is it 2 a.m.?
That's 1:16.
1:16 might as well be 2 a.m. By the time I get to bed, take a shit. No, take a shit, get ready, take my clothes off, get to bed.
Yeah.
2 a.m.
Damn. And then you gotta get back.
4, 5, 5:30. I gotta wake up and
Damn. Well,
well, one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all guys. On to the next one.
Thanks for watching.